You put a jacket that used to fit you 2 weeks ago and it doesn't fit anymore. I put this morning and I go, holy crap, this is the one that I used for the opening of Lagma. I feel like, like Frankenstein now.
So we gotta ask, so you've got your friend Alfonso directed one of the Harry Potter films.
Yes.
And now they've got, the Fantastic Beasts series that's coming out. If you could have put any fantastic creature that isn't going to be in the movies in there, what would it be?
If I could choose any fantastic creature?
Any kind of fantastic creature or
dragon.
Just a dragon?
I mean, I'm dying to create a dragon.
Yeah, that would be so.
You're well known for having such just a visual imagination and such a wealth of ideas. How do you narrow it down to decide what projects you're going to invest your time in and work on?
Well, thankfully, I don't decide. They decide for me. Because I wish I had a sheet that tells me what do you want to do, but they don't. You are at the mercy of the money or at the mercy of your resourcefulness. If you can make smaller movies, you make like the one I'm making right now is much smaller scale, and it means I found a way to squeeze the belt,
right.
But if you go for big scale like Hellboy, Pacific Rim, things like that, you can't decide. God knows Ron and I would have done Hellboy 3 ages ago, but nobody is willing to give us $100 million.
Right.
They decide for you.
Guillermo, gracias por su trabajo, excelente trabajo. I would like to ask you, in the books we have great horror writers.
You know what?
In the books we have great horror authors like Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft. You think you're one of the greatest horror names of the films? Of the movies?
I think that one.
Do you think you're one of the greatest names? Yeah, for the horror in the movies.
I think that the only thing I know is that when I think about what I wanted to do when I was 12 and what I'm doing now, I've been faithful to that guy. That's the only thing I know. The movies I wanted to do as a kid are the movies I'm doing now. And the movies that I wanted to do as a young adult are the movies that I'm doing now. So the movie I'm shooting right now is a movie I could have done when I was 23. It has the same, I don't give a fuck what anyone wants quality. And I don't respond to any what's in vogue, At the moment of Pacific Rim, nobody wanted a giant monster, giant robot movie. Nobody was clamoring for gothic romance with Crimson Peak. I just do whatever I want, And that sometimes means you go 2-3 years without making a movie. And that's why I keep busy doing other stuff.
What are your dreams like? Are they as fantastical and
boring?
Your films? Are they really banal?
Boring. I've only had two, maybe three interesting dreams in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. One was I woke up and when I was a kid, very good.
Okay.
As an adult, the only one I remember, I always dreamed that zombies are chasing on rooftops. Or I'm swimming and I'm surrounded by sharks. So I think of myself as very edible.
You still have those ones today?
No, not like
so much.
No.
I think you just made them around.
Right, yeah.
So very boring, really banal. I dream of the movie I'm shooting.
Really?
And I dream of what am I going to do the next day. It's horrible.
And how is that boring?
It's very boring because it's not escapist. You work during the day and you work during the night.